Deloitte is out with its annual Global Human Capital Trends Report. Many are worried about a potential robot apocalypse coming for their jobs. But this report says not so fast. Joining us right now in a First on Fox Business interview is Deloitte Consulting U.S. Human Capital leader, Erica Volini. Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us what you see, Erica Volini. Apologies, Erica. Let us know what you see in terms of technology and how pervasive will it be in terms of replacing jobs?
There is no doubt that technology is here, and it's here to stay. AI, automation are growing exponentially. But our survey response said only 13% of organizations believe that automation is going to significantly eliminate jobs over the next 3 years.
Yeah.
And we have a sense of optimism about it.
Oh, over the near term.
Over the near term, exactly.
Yeah, because it's making us...
But the fact is we don't even know what's going to come in the future. I mean, if you said 20 years ago you're going to be an app writer, people would have thought you were helping people apply for jobs by writing their applications. Yep. Whole new job categories come up. A friend of mine, Mark Mills, says we don't call airplanes artificial birds. We don't call cars artificial horses. There's a lot of scare out there. But,
well, because there's artificial intelligence, which is what we're dealing with right now, but then there's artificial general intelligence, AGI, and that is coming. But, I mean, you're right, it's not over the near term, but 20 to 50 years, you could imagine that computers will be able to do human tasks in terms of intellectual human tasks.
And that's why we need to prepare now. That's why we believe organizations need to start reinventing with a human focus. Because organizations have a chance right now to invest in the day-to-day worker, to make sure that they have the skills that are coming for the future, to start to use the power of that technology to predict what are those skills going to be. Because with data and AI and analytics, we now have the ability to look ahead and start to prepare for how jobs are going to evolve. And organizations, they play a huge role in that, working with government and society to make that happen.
But in terms of automation not necessarily being a bad thing, we reported this week about Walmart is installing robots in its stores to basically free up time for its employees to do tasks that they enjoy, that are more beneficial to them and the store, and its robots cleaning the stores or helping or reducing the number of people it takes to unload a truck. And again, that ultimately helps the business and helps every worker who is employed there.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, we're seeing a decline in productivity gains in the fourth industrial revolution, and we have to ask ourselves why. And organizations who say, yes, we need to use technology, but we also have to then use that freed up capacity to do higher value work, to motivate workers, to get them to be more productive. That's the secret equation that we have to find. That's what we're trying to help organizations do.
And what would be the single most important thing, if you could wave your magic wand, to make that happen?
Yep. Number one trend in our human capital report was learning. And it's not learning in the traditional sense of, let me throw a bunch of content at you. It's how do we embed learning into the day-to-day flow of work and lives of the everyday worker? Because everything you do has an opportunity for learning, to learn new skills, technical skills, and essential human skills that are going to be needed to help them thrive in the future.
I totally agree. It's all about education. In China, they are teaching their students in grammar school and secondary school about AI. And in the U.S., we're not. We're just not.
We have to start early, and we're starting to see some high schools get out there and change the way they're creating their curriculums to be able to address this problem. And I think that's what we need to see. It's the combination of education, communities, government, and the organization all working together on behalf of the individual.
It's just really fascinating. Quickly, what you would just explain, though, is the continuing education that's embedded within your day-to-day job by the employer. Really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, that's true too. It's a public-private partnership. The onus is on businesses as well. But secondary schools, we are 35.
Right.
We're number 35 in the world.
We have a lot of work to do.
Erica, it's good to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Erica Volini joining us.